Pornhub is your best friend. And all my real fellas out there know what I mean when I say that.
Super Bowl goals. My wife in the crib feeding the kids liquid gold. We on a whole different mode.
She my number one, I don't need nothing on the side. Said that I was done for good and don't want no more lies. But my phone be blowing up, temptations on my line.
What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Bradley here. We are going to talk about temptation as a married man. So last week we talked about looking at women of the opposite sex. We're going to talk about this week actually acting on them temptations and those desires and some other things. So yeah, but before we get too deep into the video, I need you guys to do me a couple of things real quick. Go ahead and hit like, hit that thumbs up button for me. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And also do me a favor, if you like this video, share it. Please, let's pass this information on, ladies and gents. But yeah, so let's tackle this topic real quick. So, as we all know, like I said last week, you ain't blind. Now, this is where another parameter of your marriage come into play. So we as men, I think it's pretty well known, we have a higher sex drive than the opposite sex. In most cases, I know some women out there are like, nah, I can go, okay. But in most cases, when you become a married man, you're gonna want sex more than your wife is gonna want to give it to you. So it's gonna be either one or two things you can do. You can either learn how to suck that shit up and be a man and be a married man, or you're gonna fall into that temptation. And what I mean by that temptation and not putting yourself in situations where you have to act on them temptations, we're gonna get into. As a married man, there are gonna be times that you want sex. It's natural, guys. We got testosterone built up inside of us, especially guys who ain't through anything like me. We like to work out. We like to play hard. We like to just go hard at everything we do. And sex is no different. I want it, I like it, I need it. But do I always get it? No. It's gonna be a lot of times when you want it and she ain't gonna wanna give it to you. And if she do give it to you, it ain't gonna be the way you wanna give it to you. And as a man, that's hard to deal with, especially if you're a man who are, I say, semi-attractive, because you feel like you can go out there and you pretty much can, back in the day, you had 3, 4, 5 of them. You could call this one on Monday, like shout out to Noriega. You got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You didn't have to worry about decreased sex drives or just one woman who didn't want to give it to you all the time, because you had several in different areas and different places that you could call and go get it. When you married, that's not the case. I'm gonna say that's not so much the case. That's not the case. If you're a faithful and committed man, that's not the case. You're gonna have to learn to deal with that, because there's gonna be a lot of temptations. Like I talked about before, you're gonna see women who walk by and they're attractive, and hell, some of them might actually be attracted to you. And if you give into that, if you let Tamika, who at the job, Tamika always flirting with you, she's slapping you on your chest, talking about how funny you is. Tamika always be like, oh yeah, it's Friday. She always like, yeah, we should grab a drink, or you know, we should hang out. And you always like, nah, you know, I'm good. Or she always make it like it's friendly, like it's just friend, like, no, we just going to hang out, we, you know, da. This where that temptation come into play, and not putting yourself in situations that you can't get out of. Don't look at this as gospel. The stuff that I say is just my experiences and the things that I've come to deal with, and understand that these are the things that make my relationship and my marriage a success. One of the things my friend asked me, because I used to do my thing a while back. One of the things my boy used to ask me, how do you go from this out here cat who got around to this mild-mannered guy who is content in the house and don't get in trouble at all? And I do one simple thing. I don't put myself in situations that are going to be hard for me to say no to. And I was like, what? That shouldn't even be a question. That shouldn't even be a question. See, that's where I feel like you're wrong at. We go back to Tamika. Tamika's smacking you on your chest. She always telling you how, oh, you look nice today, or you smell good today, Or and like I said, she always extending that invite to, hey, we should go out and have a drink, or we should go out and catch dinner. Nothing like that. I know you married. I know you married. I know you got a girl. She say that, but think about this. If Tamika was with a man or had a man, do you think she would be okay with her man going out to have a drink with her? Y'all know what I mean when I say that. But you got to tell Tamika no, because it's going to be that week where it's been Monday, it's been Tuesday, it's been Wednesday, it's been Thursday. You ain't had sex or whatever. Maybe y'all beefing, y'all angry. She ain't complimented you, she ain't said nothing nice to you. But Tamika, she handing out compliments. She saying nothing but nice things. And every time you go home, you feel like you're dealing with bullshit, or you got a lot of shit going on at home, and it's just it's no stress over there. So you be like, you know what, fuck it. Tamika asked again on Thursday. She like, let's go have a drink. And you like, you know what, I need a drink. Now you at the bar with Tamika, y'all throwing back shots. Tamika ain't looking so bad, because the wife, because what you dealing with at home is not ideal. Now, I know that people gonna look at this and be like, what, that sounds crazy, but I just feel like you ain't being realistic. What you gotta do in that situation is stay true here. You gotta understand that relationships, at times, they go like this. No relationship just goes here. It ain't on high times. And it's gonna be times when things is rocky at home. And you're gonna have to get your ass up and take your ass home. And not put yourself in a situation where you're gonna be looking up, talking about 10 minutes of sex, 10-15 minutes of sex. Now you're looking like, damn, I done lost my house, I done lost my kids, I done lost the woman that put everything into me. You gotta resist them temptations. So those bad situations are including Tamika, but not just limited to Tamika. That also include strip clubs. Don't put yourself in situations like that, man. Am I saying you can't go to a strip club? No, I'm not saying that at all. Go, the fellas going, go enjoy your night. But yeah, man, don't put yourself in situations you can't get out of. You're down at the strip club. Maybe you might not do nothing per se, what's penetration or anything like that. But who? You look up and you done tricked off $200 on Hurricane because she is telling you how attractive she think you is all the while you throwing $10 bills while you getting dance after dance, trying to get away from the issues that you're dealing with at home. Pornhub is your best friend, and all my real fellas out there know what I mean when I say that. Listen to me, fellas. If you don't take nothing from this, don't put yourselves in fuck situations. Don't put yourself in a situation that is too hard to get out of. Because we ain't always the smartest up here. We don't always use this head. If you know what I'm saying. We don't always use this head up here. Sometimes we think with that other one, and that other one can get you in a lot of trouble, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, just gonna wrap up this video. If you guys like these topics and want me to keep coming with more, again, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and again, don't forget to share the video. If you want me to elaborate on this video, feel free. I will make a part 2 to this. If not, I'm moving on to the next topic. I plan on hitting you guys with some pretty heavy topics and moving forward and just talking about stuff like this, stuff that men don't talk about. It's taboo. It's kind of like, oh, you can't say that shit out loud, because my boys say that to me all the time, like, you say that shit? And I'd be like, if you don't, you pump fake in your relationship. But anyway, that'll be a whole nother thing. We'll get into it another topic. But for this video, it's Mr. Bradley signing off. Until the next one, peace.